Hello and welcome to March. We're back for some more the Golden Age of Piracy, 1718. If you've not watched any of the episodes so far, there should be a link about here. Head back, have a look through. It'll show you how to work the game. We're just going through the edited sections here, where we just stop when something exciting happens. It's currently the 2nd of March, showing you the map and whatnot. Ship's log, our last entry was the 2nd of March. We are currently docked in Nassau. We have 14 days to reach Cayman to smuggle a passenger. I've been having a look at it, and there are two routes we can take. We can either take the safe route and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, avoiding any orange or red zones, or we can take the slightly quicker route and go 1, 2 through Santiago for 3, 4, 5, 6. So one space less. However, we'd have to go through Santiago, and the Spanish, they're not really our friends, as people who've been watching will know. And Captain West, with his infamy 5, may not last too long there. So I'm going to, first things first, I shall get the charts. We have our navigational aids, the book of charts and tables. We have actually not even taken the game down. I've been bedridden for 3 days poorly. I'm back on my feet. I'm doing okay. Back to work tomorrow. So I thought, well, it's all set up. Let's go. So let's establish the weather. This is going to be the problem. If we have bad weather now, we possibly are not going to make it. Okay, we had our regular hiccup there with the computer deciding to restart every time I start filming. So right, let's just go for it and check the weather. If the weather's bad, we might not make it in our 14 days. That's my problem. So 43, the weather is good with moderate wind. This is good. So it's good with moderate wind. So it's good to moderate. It's clear with partly cloudy, moderate seas. So we can now move on. So we can move to the next map zone. So we'll raise anchor and we'll go out. So we're going to here. Then we have to, on a 98 plus, I think it is, we get a special event. Nope. And then looking for a vessel on a 9 plus. Nope. That's good. So we're going to carry on sailing, and I'll let you know what happens. 11th of March. We had an uneventful voyage to Cayman, with largely good weather and only 1 day, drifting without enough wind to pass the western Cape of Cuba. We arrived at Cayman on Friday the 11th of March, with days to spare before our target. 12th of March. We dropped our passenger at the port and decided to immediately depart before drawing any attention from the British. We had heard that Evangelista was pleasant at this time of year. Despite the rain and moderate seas, we set sail and began our journey northward. 15th of March. We spent a couple of days in poor weather, fearing that a hurricane would hit. Thankfully, the wind broke on the 15th of March and the water settled. Riding the gentler winds towards Evangelista behind the storm was a Spanish vessel. Our relation was short-lived. It was another warship. However, this was no man-of-war. It was a simple schooner, not quite as swift as the Zephyr, but better armed and having a larger cargo capacity. The captain grinned. If we could capture this prize, we could surely better defend ourselves when the next man-of-war does appear. We took our positions and steered to intercept. Okay, so we are set up here. The captain has got a seamanship of 3. The crew, or we've got a 6 for crew, we've got a 6 for sails, and we've got a 6 for hull. Ourselves, maybe I need to move us to the full table so you can see. So we have 4 for crew, and over here you can see that we've got a 4 for sails and hull. We'd like this schooner. Oh, we would like this schooner. The 2 ships are in the cup. Let's see who's going to shoot first. First round, nobody's trying to evade. So, oh, we get the first shot. So we're going to shoot. So shooting, we need a 9+, but we're -1 because the target is a schooner. So, oh, look at that. We get a hit. So we hit, and we will 9. The crew are hit. Roll a d10. 1 to 9, 1 crew killed in action. 10 captain hit. So 1 to 9, a crew are killed. Oh, it's a 9. So they lose a crew. Okay. And then it's going to shoot back. It has 3 shots. Oh my life, it's hit us twice. It's -1 as well, but it's got 2 hits there. Not what we need. Oh, a 9 and a 6. So the crew are hit and a 1 sail damage. So sails are damage and the crew are hit. 1 to 9 main crew are hit. 10, it's the captain or a specialist. Oof, so the main crew are hit. We lose 1 crew. Oof. It's pretty nasty. After all ships is fired, go to J3 for 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so 3 first. Boarding attempt. They're always going to try to board us, so we're going to board them as well. So because we're both wanting to board, we do board. So we're going to go for some fighting. We've boarded. So combat. Right, we have to determine the warship captain's swordsmanship skill. So we've got to roll a d10. See how good he is in a fight. He's a 2. It's a shame for him. That means he's got swordsmanship 1. That's pretty good for us. Having swordsmanship 5 for Captain West is good. So, right, we roll 2 dice. Let's get our modifiers first. +1 for our skill points. That's +5. -1 for his, so we're on +4. There are no other modifiers in play. So we're +4 to this. We need a high. 9 + 4 is 13. 1 warship crew killed. They're down to 4. Come on, roll high. Oh, 19 + 4 is 23. 4 warship crew killed. That is them done. So, we've done it. We have swiftly dispatched them with that battle. The warship and her captain are captured. Go to table J6. Okay. The pirate crew successfully defeated the warship crew. The warship is captured. Go to table J7 to plunder its cargo. A schooner has 2 rolls. We have a 64, which is sailcloth, 10 sailcloth, and 19 rum, 9 rum. So 10 sailcloth and 9 rum. We'll pop that into our cargo. So 10 sailcloth and 9 rum. Okay. This is where we're going to find ourselves a specialist crew. coming at you. So we roll 1d10 on a 9+. We are going to find a specialist crewman. It's about time. Come on. Still no specialist crew. Sad times. We got no special cargo. Okay. So we're not going to torture the captain because that's not how we roll. It's probably to our detriment, to be fair, because we could find hidden valuables, information about a town. But no. We're just going to let him go, I think. Let's see what we can do. Right, so we've done that. So now we should be able to take this as our own, as a prize ship. Right, we get 1,000 experience. Oh no, we get 1,200 experience. We get +2 infamy. Okay. So +2 infamy puts us back up to full. 1,200 will take us up to 7,400. So we're now level 7. And we're going to take another navigation. Nice. And then we are going to put some of our crew onto the schooner, and we're going to send the schooner as a prize vessel back to Nassau, and I'll be back shortly. Despite some of the crew being killed by cannon fire, we swiftly dispatched the warship's crew when the ships came together. The sloop was piloted back to Nassau by some of the injured crew, while the captain and his original men familiarized themselves with the new Zephyr. So the new Zephyr, here she is. We only have 2 crew on there at the moment. One's gone away with the original Raging Zephyr, which has gone back to Nassau as a prize. We're here still in Evangelista. Sorry, let's... there you go. I've knocked everything. So yeah, we're still here in Evangelista with our new schooner. We didn't get anything new from there. So looking at this, the new schooner, the new Zephyr, can hold 50. That's its cargo capacity. It's pretty fantastic. If we upgrade it, it can still hold 25, which was almost well, it's a bit better than the original Zephyr, but we'll have plenty of crew. At the moment, the schooner only has capacity for 3 crew, which isn't ideal. But before that, we have to get back. It's the 15th of March has just passed, so we can cross that off. I think now we need to sail back to Nassau to get our reward, which we're gonna have to use to to pay our crew at the end of the month. We may do a little bit more piracy before the end of the month, but I don't want to upgrade the ship until the next month, just because the crew costs for only having 3 crew, it's a little bit better. So, you know, Captain West is wily like that. So we're going to check on the weather. Yesterday it was poor with light wind. So that means, what's that? Oh, 89. That's not great. So poor gives you +5. But because of the month, we're -5. So 89 is poor with moderate wind. We can set sail. So we're going to head off. 98 for a special event. No special event. Is there a ship? 9 or a 10? No. So we're okay. So we're going to set sail, head back towards Nassau to get our prize, to sell our ship, and to sell our plunder, and we'll be back soon. 21st of March. We were 1 day out from Nassau when we spotted them. There were 2 Spanish schooners patrolling the waters on our approach. Although we too had a schooner, these were equipped for war and were bristling with cannon and soldiers. We were operating with a skeleton crew. Things looked bad. Perhaps the captain's luck was tied to the Zephyr. It had escaped us on this new vessel. Here it is. Not only things are bad, so we have two. I've just adapted. There are two different mats, but just for ease for this. So they've got 12 each. We've got 10 rounds until the end of the day, so it's not as if we can escape into the night. And both captains have seamanship 5. It's a bit peculiar that the Spanish ones again, using the table I had, but because we've been really pressing them, when warships are the things that we're interacting with, I'm giving it a 50% chance at the moment, just for the story's sake, because they're actively hunting us. But yes, this is us. So we have our cop. We have a schooner and schooner 2. We have our vessel. We should have. And there it is. Our schooner into the cop. I think we need to flee here. I think it may be foolish. We've only got 2 crew at the moment because one of our crew's off with the Raging Zephyr, and we're here just bringing back this prize vessel. If we'd have just come across one or a merchant ship, I probably would have fought. But here, so we need to go first, and we need to try and evade. So it is us. So let's have a look at this evasion. It's going to be difficult because they've got seamanship 5 as well. I think it's going to be a straight roll. Pirate ship evasion attempt. Okay, so we roll 1d10 once per round per warship present. If an unmodified 10 is rolled, the ship evades the warship. Okay, so basically it's 6 to 10, we successfully evade. Modifiers -3 if a schooner, warship, yeah. -2 if good weather, yeah. That's -5. -1 if light wind, no. -1 per warship captain skill seamanship point. So that'll be outdone by ours. And so will the -3 from the schooner because we get +3 for having a schooner. So it's basically just -2. So we need an 8+. So we'll say that the white one is the warship 1, and the black one is warship 2. So we do evade the white one, warship 1, but we don't manage to evade warship 2. So at least that's a little bit easier, isn't it? I'm quite happy with that. So unfortunately, he's now going to shoot at us because that was instead of us shooting. So he's now going to shoot. I believe the other one has just gone. So now he comes out of the cup. Hits with 1 because a 10 always hits. See what he does. A 4. 2 hull damage. So our hull is taken down to 4. Okay. And then he's going to try to board us. I think that we just fight him because we've only got 2 crew. I'm going to fight him. Let's see how good he is at fighting. A 1. Oh, he's not a fighter. That's what we needed. So he has swordsmanship 1. I'll take that, I'll tell you. So we get to fight him now. And we should have the upper hand because we're better at fighting. So we've got a net +4. Net +4. Come on, roll high. Ooh, 5, that's a 9. 1 pirate crew unit killed. Oh no. And we lose 1 crew loyalty. We do that again, and we're done. 10 +4 is 14. 1 warship crew killed. Okay. Oh dear. 10, so that's 14. Another one of theirs killed. Come on, we've got this. Come on. Oh no, 5. That's 9. We've lost our crew. That's it, I think. I think this is the end for Captain West. If all pirate crew units are killed in action, the pirate ship is captain, and the pirate captain is taken prisoner and shipped to the nearest town. Go to table P8 or P10. Right, well, you saw what happened. I've seen what happened. I've been reading, I've been doing some maths. So, the crew were killed during boarding and the captain was taken prisoner. The 22nd of March, the captain was taken to Havana for trial. He sought to parley with the judge before the trial took place. So at this stage, I need to calculate how much I want to bribe the judge with. So I've looked over what Captain West has. He has an extra ship worth 1,500. He's got gold worth 5,420, including that in his stash. He's got 500 gold of sailcloth, 630 of rum. He's got some medicine worth 500, and he's got his special compass worth 3,000. So for each 1,000 you offer the judge, you get a +1 to your roll. So I have to roll 2 dice once. I need to roll a 20 to accidentally escape prison after sentencing. So I can get a +11 to that and have 550 gold to my name, plus a spare ship. I mean, we could sell that ship and that and get it up to +13, but there's not much point because even when I get my reward in Nassau for delivering the prisoner, it's not going to be enough to buy a boat. So I need to keep that boat, or else my career as a pirate, or Captain West's career as a pirate, is over. So that is it. So let's have a look, and we're going to go to the roll. So we've got +11. Now I have a shrunken head, which is worth 5,000. Now I could sell that, which would make me +16, but I could still potentially fail. So I'm thinking I'm going to use it as a reroll if I need to. So that's the way I'm doing it. So I get +11, I need a 20. Here we go. So 6, that's 14 +11, yes. So there you go. The captain accidentally escapes prison after sentencing. He then hitches a ride aboard a merchant ship, temporarily stopping by his hidden stash to pick up any gold, jewels, or special items. He finally arrives in Nassau 10 days later. We then have to remove the gold the judge accepted for the bribe. Okay, so 10 days later will take us to the 31st. So oh no, it'll take us to, because it's now the 22nd. So it's going to take us to the 1st of April, payday for the crew. Thankfully, we only have 1 crew at the moment. So we've got a ship with 1 crew. I'll move him to Nassau and we'll have a recap. 2nd of April. The judge felt that Captain West made a good argument. despite finding the captain guilty of crimes for piracy. Some lax guardsmanship enabled the captain to escape with his life, and little else. After paying the judge and what was left of his crew, the captain was left with only 1,500 gold, thanks to receiving payment from the governor for smuggling the passenger. Rather than pay to repair the raging Zephyr, the captain assured the remaining sailors under his command the new Zephyr was not unlucky and kept her. The captain needed to make a choice: crew the new Zephyr as it was, or upgrade her. Unfortunately, if he upgraded her, now he wouldn't have the coin to fill her bunks. He decided to recruit 40 men and take her out without the upgrades. And he had 1,300 gold left at that point. So it does seem a bit odd that when you defeat a warship, and warships, given their crew numbers, are clearly upgraded, and they have very little in the way of cargo. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I don't see anywhere in there anything that says when you take them as your own ship, it's an upgraded version. It may be. Maybe I should have just done that and took I might. Yeah. Well, I'm going to say it's not upgraded. I think it was, because they're upgraded as warships, but if anybody's watching and they've got this far, let me know what you think. Should warships, when you capture them, be upgraded? If so, if you let me know soonish, then maybe I'll change it for the start of April. So he's pretty skint, is Captain West. However, he is now level 8. So we put up his navigation to 3. So he's maxed out at navigation, at seamanship and swordsmanship, and he has navigation 3. We may choose to get another job from the governor. That last one didn't go too well, if we're honest. We need to get this ship upgraded. So it's going to come down to whether or not people think a warship should already be upgraded. I've only got 3 crew, and this scares me, especially with infamy of 4. When you roll in for your encounters, you add your infamy, and the higher you roll, the more likely you are to get warships. So the more successful you are, the more people are chasing you. It's good. Anyway, that is March in a nutshell. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. Please do hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm sure you have if you're on episode 3. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much. Take care.